CSEA!
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 We are strong.
We are strong.
And we are united.
We are united.
CSEA!
CSEA!
Say it loud. We're union and we're proud.
We're union and we're proud.
How you doing, brothers and sisters? CSEA, how you doing, brothers and sisters? We are here today. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Can you hear me? Yeah! Can you hear me? Yeah! CSEA! We are here today. Yonkers Public Schools, the Board of Trustees announced they were furloughing 414 bus monitors. They are furloughing 414 of my brothers and sisters. I am heartbroken. I am angry. We are tired of people who make $100,000 or more, $250,000 or more, deciding the fate of those who barely make ends meet. Our dual titles, our bus monitors are barely making it. This is something they never have to deal with, year after year. It's always us. It is always CSEA. I'm tired of people telling me we love CSEA, we care for CSEA, but when it's time for somebody to get that short end of the stick, it's always CSEA. This is a racist society. This is a class society. It is always those on top picking on the people on the bottom. I'm tired of it. Don't take no pictures around no Black Lives Matter statue or flooring. Meanwhile, it's poor black, Spanish, and whites being laid off year after year. Don't tell me our lives matter. You can only push somebody but so much. You can only push somebody but so much. You will not make a mockery out of my people. You've been warned.
How about your unit president, Dulani Turner? Let's hear it for your unit president. I want to thank your unit president, Dulani, for putting us all out here together. I got to tell you, this is the union right here. This is democracy. All right, yous are on the street. Yous are telling them it's unacceptable. 400 plus members. I got to tell you, there are better ways to save a buck. We don't have to balance the budgets on our backs all the time. Right. You got to keep doing exactly what you're doing. Your voices are being heard. You've got new leadership down here, but you're used to him. But I got to say, he's doing an amazing job, huh? Talk about jumping right on in. I got to thank Dulani, because I got to tell you, he stepped up to the plate. Lionel recently became your local president. It was something I was very proud to come down here and swear in. I got to tell you, your local president has been working tirelessly for this local as far back as I can remember. No matter what role he's had, Local 860 has always been his passion. This has always been his goal. This has always been his family. So he's always had the best interest of the membership of Local 860, no matter what role President Turner's had. And I got to tell you, this is some force we're building down here. I mean, from the unit level to the local level, Westchester, from what I see, is back on top where it belongs. And we're not going to put up with being pushed to the bottom when we're on top. Now, I understand out of the portion of membership we represent, 400 is a very small number. But no job should be sacrificed. The cuts need to come from the top. Why are they always coming from the heart? I gotta say, seeing you all out here always gives me the hope that I know why we are as strong as we are. I want to thank all of you for being here, and I want to tell you right now, this is far from over. This is not the end, this is the beginning. It is just beginning. We are not going to tolerate it no more. We want our members back to work immediately. God bless every one of you. And on behalf of our statewide president, President Mary Sullivan, I thank you every day for the job you do, because I understand it's thankless, but you are all my family, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for everything you do every single day. You are CSEA. Thank you, everybody.
Family, how y'all doing? I'm sorry. Hello, Tess, can you hear me?
It worked until you touched it.
What? Okay. Well, check this out. The things that everybody said thus far, and what Anthony said is correct. This is difficult because we are family. Y'all take care of the kids. This is not an academic process. This is 415 people that all they got for 3 weeks. You can't find some kind of training to do for 3 weeks. This impact their health insurance. This disrupt people's lives. That's why we're here. And what Dulani was saying is simple. You can't keep pushing people all the time. It don't happen nowhere. You can't keep hitting a woman and think she ain't gonna do something back. You cannot, no matter what you do, and you never know when that moment is going to come. Our old philosopher said one time, you do everything you can to organize the people. Once you educate them, you teach them their value. What we said over the years, your value. When I first met Mike Spano, when I ran for office, I didn't know him. He invited me to his office. I told him clearly, I'm going to put a face on the bus monitors and the aides because they make the least. My colleagues, custodians, we open the buildings, I get that. But you take care of those the least among you. That's the humanity. And what's missing in this equation is the acknowledgement and the humanity. Martin Luther King said, nobody can ride your back when it's bent. Don't bend over for these, nobody. You are valuable. They told you in March you were essential. Now you're expendable. The contradiction out of their mouths. We are tired of people talking out of two sides of their mouths. That's like a husband say, I love you, but you don't come home for 2 weeks. We ain't buying this garbage no more. And don't let nobody, me included, deny your humanity. That's the key. Nobody denies your right to work, your right to think, the right to be yourself. That's a God-given right. And they're trying to, because they don't even understand what you do. We here, and for the rest of my life, I will always affirm what you do and your humanity. Don't let no lip service come, because you know what? Times are different today. You got the COVID situation, you got the racial situation, and you got an economic situation. And I'm telling you right now, in the face of all of them, they ain't got a clue where to go. You and I and others who are serious going to have to read a little bit more, plumb the depth of our soul, pick up a book on political economy, read some labor history, because they don't know where to go. You can chart your future, but you have to believe in yourself. I believe in you. These days of people leading are over. It's over. If you don't step up and accept the challenge, what's coming down the pipe is going to wipe us out. I'm not saying we're going to win, but you ain't going to steamroll me. They ain't going to steamroll you. We roll us over, and out of our blood and ashes, we'll rise again. Thank you. Next. Devon, get ready to say something. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And the batteries.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, now?
Yes. Very good. Hello, everybody. I'm State Senator Shelley Mayer, representing Yonkers, together with my colleague, the Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins. You know, let's be honest. We are in a very tough time. A very tough time. As Lionel said, and thank you, Dulani, for your leadership. Let's not sugarcoat it. We don't have enough money, but you know what? We need to find a way to avoid this problem by finding money at the state level to offset this problem. I'm not blaming the mayor. I'm not blaming the Dr. Casada or the board. I'm saying New York State, help us avoid this problem. There's no reason 400 people should be furloughed for 3 weeks because we can't find a small bit of money to value what you do. You matter to our children. Let's find the money. Let's get Governor Cuomo, be with us, be our partner, help us. We don't want our neighbors to be furloughed. We want everyone who can to work and help us through this time. So let's find the money. Let's work together. We gotta make this.
They've got their rates.
We gotta make this go away, and there's a way to do it. We need a partner in Albany. We are fighting for you. We will keep up the fight because this is not fair. This is not right, and let's find a way out of it. Thank you.
Empty their pockets. That's how we get the
Can y'all hear me? There we go. There we go.
and their budget's already set. So what's the
Well, before I bring up Chris Franks, and I want to thank Senator Shelley Meyer, but I'm going to say I'm blaming them all. I'm blaming them all. I'm blaming Dr. Casada. I'm blaming the board of trustees. I'm blaming the mayor. I'm blaming the governor. I'm blaming them all. I'm blaming Trump. Because you don't see nobody else being affected. They're not affected. They make good money. My bus monitors don't. So don't tell me it's not their fault. Unless you are part of the solution, you're all part of the problem. I'm tired of saying they care for the kids. CSEA members, their kids go to Yonkers public school. Nobody else kids do. Their kids somewhere else. Terrytown, Webster Bridge, up north. So don't tell me you care for the kids, but you ain't taking care of the parents.
That's right. That's right.
Brothers and sisters, thanks for this opportunity. There we go. There we are. All right. You know what? I mean, I wanted to say, we talk about this pandemic and about coming back to work. You know, our people have been here the whole time. We've been on the front line through this pandemic. And for those of you not lucky enough to have the opportunity to work all summer, you're finally supposed to be coming back. And this is what you come back to. Furloughs, layoffs, not enough work. They can't find the money. They find the money to build a school up right around the corner. There's a charter school going up. They found the money to build that, but they can't find the money to keep our people working. You know, we look at this too. And we're not looking for a handout. Our people are here ready to work. We're picking up all these new jobs. We're doing all these new things that never were thought of. They ask us for help, we're always there. Our people are always on the lines, doing whatever's necessary to get done. It's always give, give, give. Give, give, give. When we ask, hey, we need some help, stand up, find a way to move the budget around, save our jobs, sorry, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing for you. You know, like any relationship, what he was saying, if you're in a relationship where you always give, give, and give, and you get nothing in return, it's abusive. You need to get the hell out. We need to get the hell out of this. This is bull, and we need to move forward. You know, and for the people that didn't show up and they say, oh, it's only the bus monitors, for all of them, look, it first starts with the bus monitors. Then they're going to come for the next group. Then they come for the aides. Then they come for the safety officers. Then they're going to come for the clerks. Then there's going to be nobody left. You're going to be all alone. There's going to be nowhere to help. An attack on one is an attack on all. United we stand, divided we beg. So we need to stand together. Solidarity. Thank you. I got this. You do that.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? This is a very personal situation for me. I am a bus monitor. I work with the kids every day. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I go to my stop. I know monitors who take 2 buses to get to their stop. Every day we go and we make sure that we keep the children safe in the bus to and from to school. I don't understand. I am so angry, and I'm watching my anger right now because I'm frustrated. I'm disgusted. I cannot believe that they would hurt us in this way. On March 15th of 2018, when that snowstorm came, we stood there till 1 o'clock in the morning with our children. We made sure that they had snacks, that they were taken care of, that they were assured that they will be with their families. When the pandemic came, not only bus monitors, but all our CSEA members worked throughout the pandemic. And we're still there. We never left. We're still working hard. Every day we have to figure out how to feed our family, how we're going to pay our rent in October, how we're going to pay our bills. These people don't care. And open your eyes, sisters and brothers, and remember that no matter what you do, no matter how much or how hard we work, they do not care. Because if they did, they would have paid us for the next 3 weeks and not furloughed us. If they would have cared, they would have said, you know what, let's take care of the lowest paying people, so we can make sure that they're not worried how they're going to feed their family and how they're going to clothe their children. Let's stand together, brothers and sisters. We have to fight. And if this does not open their eyes, then we will go another step further to make sure that we are taken care of. Thank you.
I think it's important what she said. My kids, our kids. You know, every phone call I took in that office in the last few weeks, that's what I kept hearing. Can't wait to get back to see our kids, my kids. You know, all our members, we treat these kids like they're ours. And there's a difference. And that how much we actually care. We treat these kids like they're our own. And that's something that needs to be said too. We need to know our value. We know how important we are. We need to make sure they know how important we are.
Okay. This is really hard
for me because I am a bus monitor and an aide for 23 years, and most of you have been right with me every day. Getting up early in the morning, going to your stops, taking care of these kids, whether they're sick on the bus or whether they're throwing up or hurt themselves, and we always take care of them. We always make sure they go into the school, go to the nurse, go to an administrator. If somebody asks us to go above and beyond our job, we're always there for that. My main thing is, how do we pay our bills? These guys are sitting upstairs paying all their bills and not worried about the taxes that are coming up next month or anybody's rent. Or how about food? All these people, these poor people that are sitting home and they have no one to watch their children because they have no child care. Now, to go back to the bus monitors, to wait, you are going to, most people that work 3.5 hours are going to lose their medical if they do not get back into school. This is baloney. You cannot have this. We cannot let these people fall from their medical. It's unheard of. It's disgusting. They should be ashamed of themselves to let people be on the streets when they lose their medical or their houses. I am so beyond this, and it's disgusting. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm also a bus monitor and a teacher's aide for the past 31 years. I started my job, I help the custodian, but my main concern are the children. God has been good to me, and we need to stand together. Whether you're a bus monitor or janitor, we all in trouble. So we all need to come out and stop saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. We need to open our mouth and do what we have to do. Thank you, and God bless. CSEA!
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 We are strong!
We are strong!
We are united!
We are united!
Give us our respect!
Give us our respect!
CSEA!
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 Believe in us!
Believe in us!
Respect us!
Respect us!
We have family!
We have family!
We are CSEA!
We are CSEA!
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 We are strong!
We are strong!
And our God will be with us.
God will be with us!
Thank you, sisters and brothers, for coming out. The fight continues. CSEA!
CSEA!
You're gonna love doing that, man.
First, and everyone's gonna come after the next group and the next group. Dulani, I'll let you know.
Okay. Sorry.
Can you guys do some chanting again?
Some chanting.
CSEA! 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 CSEA!
Oh my God.
Dulani Turner, you just became president of the CSEA, and the timing is not such a good timing. Pandemic, massive layoffs affecting your members. If you had the Dr. Quesada right here, what would you tell him?
Well, first I would say I've been in office for the past 7 years as first vice president. So this entire time, each year there's something that hits our membership each year. So there hasn't been an opportune time to be a union president. It's just the service that we always do and the service that we must do. If I had Dr. Quesada in front of me and Steve Lopez, I would tell them, pay our bus monitors. Protect their health care. They are humans. They are the parents of the students you teach. They are the parents that you so often They are the parents of the kids you so often brag about. Our students are exceptional because the workforce is exceptional. CSEA is exceptional. If you care about our students, take care of their homes.
So you went from an honored group, essential workers, to expendable workers.
To very expendable.
Very.
Very.
just like that. And it happened between a 10-minute boardroom meeting that the public wasn't noticed about.
Now, do you feel that at that meeting, minds were already made up before the actual meeting?
They had to be.
Why is that?
Because the meeting was too quick. And if you really care about people, you're going to find a way. You're going to think hard and long and figure out a way. There's a lot of money that gets spent around this district and in this city that you could have found a way to keep 414 bus monitors on payroll.
Why do you think they didn't find it?
They don't care.
Just like that?
That's plain and simple. If they cared, the job would have got done.
Thank you, Dulani.
No, thank you.
Okay.
21 years as a bus monitor?
No, I've been working as a bus monitor and food service for 5 years.
For 5 years?
For 5 years.
But you've been with CSEA for how long?
For 8.5 years.
Okay, maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah.
And I saw you, and I see you down, by the stairs with passion. And anyone should have passion when they see their colleagues losing their jobs. It's emotional. What goes through your mind when you heard that 400 employees might be losing their jobs?
When you sit in an office and you have monitors and aides calling you and crying, the only thing that I can do is cry, because I'm also a bus monitor, so I'm also affected with this furlough. But when you hear others tell their story and cry how they can't feed their kids, they can't pay the rent, they're afraid that they won't have money for food, what do you tell somebody? How do you make them feel better? Other than saying we're going to continue to fight. No matter what we have to do, we will continue to fight.
Now, I've been hearing that this is not a furlough, but it is a layoff. What you hear?
What we were told on August 30th that it's a furlough. We were also told by Dr. Casada in the meeting that we had with him that our monitors' jobs were secure to come back October 5th. That's what he told us, the executive board. We are hoping that he keeps his word, because God knows they have not kept their word at all till this time.
Well, hopefully he will keep his word on this one.
Yes.
And everyone will be back.
Yes.
In a few weeks. So all we can do is wait and see.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Chris?
Yeah, it did. It went really well. Was that
Chris, we are live, so please.
Well, you know I always try to do the right thing. I'll wait for you.
Chris, tough times at every single level. Not just at the union level.
No, yeah, this is affecting everyone in every shape. We understand. There's no money anywhere. We understand that that's it. And again, like I said, we're not looking for a handout. Our people were looking to take on extra duties to make up for the times that they were lost. We weren't saying just pay us to do nothing. We never asked for money for nothing. Our people are workers. Our people come to work. I'm telling you, 95% of every call I got before this all came back were, are we coming to work? When are we coming to work? Are they going to allow us to work? Everybody wanted to come back and see, and I'm telling you, they all use the words, my kids. There's an attachment that our people get, that the care that they give. They treat these children like that they're family, truly like family.
Look, no doubt that bus monitors, teachers, anyone that works in the public schools and schools in general, that they love what they do and they love the kids.
Right.
But it's also a business. If there is no work, how do you expect?
And again, for our part-time workers that are in there, we were asking just expand their hours. Give them, they can pick up, like the food service workers. If they don't get enough hours, they're going to lose their health insurance. We want to make sure they're getting enough hours so that doesn't happen to them, because and by doing that is, they're still doing those grab and go sites. With all of that, there's an additional amount of disinfecting that was never been done in the past. So all this added duty could add into, they can do more work in those kitchens, keeping those kitchens safe for the people that are going to use them. And again, there's all kinds of training that the bus monitors are required to do by law. They bring them in on Saturdays during the season. They could have filled out and had every bus monitor take these tests. during that time. Get everybody up to speed by New York State law and get all those tests done. So, and they get paid when they bring them in then. So why are you waiting to pay them then? Why don't you just pay them now and get it over with? So everyone, when the buses come back in, have already been recertified because it has to be done yearly. For our school aides, again, there's jobs that have never existed before, and everybody says not me, not me, except for CSEA. We step up and end up doing, we pick up this job, we pick up that job. You want us to do all these things out of title work, jobs that never existed before. We step up and do these things. So if we're doing all this to help, where's the reciprocity? Where's the help for us?
Now, allow me to play devil's advocate, because there is people out there, they might want to ask this or want to ask that. In the current condition in the country, there is thousands and thousands of people that are losing their jobs permanently. Here, they are saying that in about 3 weeks, your members will be coming back. And I understand your job as a union representative, it's to protect the interests of your members. But they will be back in 3 weeks.
Will they? We don't know that. I mean, we don't know what's coming into work. We don't know what's coming.
Exactly. We don't know. What makes you think that they will not?
Well, I mean, we don't know. I mean, we've had we've had a positive case in one building. And more and more positive cases. If the numbers go up, the governor, has been clear on his standards. Right now, the numbers are great; they're below 1%. If the numbers go up high enough, the governor's going to close down the school districts, and as well as a lot of other things in the state. So, we're talking 30 days away. In February, who thought that the world would close? New York closed completely. We don't know what's coming. So what we're trying to do is, these people haven't gotten a paycheck since the end of last year. They don't work in the summer, and they're not entitled to unemployment. So now after 2 months of not getting paid, they're saying you have to go another month. The reality is they didn't have much to begin with. And the further and further you stretch, there's not much room before they all break. And then, that's going to, you say, we can't afford to pay them. So what's going to happen if they lose their homes? What happens when they go into the state's going to end up having to pay more money to go that way. These are people that want to work. Unfortunately, we are the working poor. We barely make enough to get by, and if you take what little we have, we can't make it.
Well, hopefully everyone will keep using the mask that you are currently have and the one that I have here to keep this pandemic down.
Let's hope.
We are back at work, in about 2 or 3 weeks. Let's keep our fingers.
Let's pray.
Let's pray.
I agree.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, okay.